We are live, indeed. Okay. Yep. Okay, so there is that. All right. Now, howdy, Rocket. How you doing? Nice to see you. Okay, better change the angle of this camera before I get yelled at. I didn't say that. Wasn't me. I have no idea, Rocket. GJ, nice to see ya. I left my grapes downstairs or I'd be eating.
I'm sitting on my grapes.
Yeah, well, they're tiny grapes. That's why it didn't hurt you.
Doesn't Mike know that Daniel Wheeler guy?
Yeah, he's always in.
Hi, Daniel. Welcome to the show. Yeah. Well, learning is a never-ending chore. Okay, there's the steering wheel. Goes right on like that. Nice. I should actually put a piece of metal around there and make a couple handles on it. Ha! Looking good, you guys. Now I got to see if it's even going to fit. I might have to cut it all down. Okay, now we got Master Chief in his chair. Put his legs down. Oh, come on now. Quit giving me such a tough time, darn it. Come on, Master Chief. There we go. Got his hands up. Really? You are... Why are you giving me a hard time right now? What is up with that? What is up with that? Okay, trying to figure out how to get this right from time to time is tough. Okay, now we got that in there. Now we're going to put this on here. What for?
So far away from the work.
No, it's not.
Oh, it's on your left far away.
Yes, I couldn't, it's one of those kind of things where I'm having to figure this out. Okay, so that steering wheel is actually now 1/4 inch too close. So, to get that correct, that means I have to take off a...
Do you want this guy to remain in here?
Which guy?
His name is the N-word man.
That's the N-word without the R there.
Are you a racist N-word?
Stupid asshole.
Because if you are, you don't belong in our show. Okay, so that means I got to take 1/4 inch off of this. Oh, how do I do that? Well, we're going to make this simple, and we're just going to take 1/4 inch off with these side cutters. just like that. Ha! Okay, we fixed that part. Now what I have to do is I have to cut this down 1/4 of an inch as well. But this can't be cut down with them side cutters, it crush it. So we're going to take it off like this. Did that N-word say anything?
Don't worry about it, Mike.
Okay. All right, now I think.
Mike, this looks interesting. What's going on?
What's going on is I am working on a Halo Warthog monster truck. Independent suspension, and it's got a tri-barreled gauze gun that Master Chief will stand on and shoot with. It's got lights in it. Right now I'm cutting down the steering wheel because the steering wheel was too long, and putting Master Chief in the seat, he couldn't get to the steering wheel. And now I took the steering wheel down 1/4 inch. And so now, oh, look at that. He fits right on there now. That means all I got to do is paint everything. We're good to go. Steering wheel works. Oh, yeah. Oops. Well, I don't know about that. Okay. How do we do this? Oh, we don't worry about that. That's right. We don't worry about that. Okay, so that's there. That's there. Now,
His hands grab onto the steering wheel.
oh yeah, his hands will grab on the steering wheel. I have to force him on. But yes.
Yeah, you need to quit being so needy.
See,
Let Mike do his build.
here it is. Okay, come on, get on there. There we go. Now, you can see it works just like that. All right. And that, folks, is the end of that project. Okay, let's take this off. Take that off of there. Okay, Master Chief, see there? Hanging right onto it. All right, so that comes off of there like that. Now what we need to do is paint this up and get this all sealed up again. Okay, so what I've got here is I had to cut this piece out of the firewall to be able to mount the steering wheel into this. Wait just a second. Is that supposed to go like that? Oh, yeah, that's better. Okay. All right, so now what I'm going to do, glue this in place, everybody, because there's nothing else I need to do to it. It is fit the way it should be fit. All right, now that's all glued in place. The steering wheel is removable, so I can put it in his hands and get it put in place. This is the piece that I cut out of here yesterday. And so I'm going to just put a little trimming on it, cleaning it up, and I'm going to put it right back in place. Now the coolest thing about this stuff is it's paper. It is so easy to repair paper. As long as you understand how to build things, it's easy. Because it's paper. once I get this piece put back in place, how to make it disappear is to cut another piece of paper over the face of this and to just glue it over it. And that means that paper will disappear. That cut, I shouldn't say the paper will disappear. The seam will disappear. Hold that in place for a minute. Now, if you want to clean up the inside edges of everything, it's really easy to do. I've showed a tutorial, or not a tutorial, but a brief on all of my sanding blocks. I've been making different size sanding blocks for 16 years. And so all I have to do is take this little flat sander and hit the edges there, and that takes all the fuzzies off them edges. All right, so now we're going to do this. Grab hold of it with tweezers, and we're going to add some bonding agent, Elmer's glue. I use Elmer's glue because it works really good on paper. There is no reason to use any other kind of glue. Super glue, too expensive. Can't afford to even build things with super glue. Now, super glue does come in handy from time to time. And now that piece goes right back into place where I cut it out. And now I'll just kind of hold it for a little bit to get it to bond. Just like that. See there how that, now what I do is all I need to do is do some of this grocery bag material right here. And I don't think I have any extra just laying around. And so we're just going to, that isn't very wide. I'm just going to cut this piece off of it here. I use this to clean my fingers and keep the glue off my hands. And so now I have this. I just go in here. First off, I got to clean up both edges. And
He says that I clean my fingers with my nose.
you do what?
I clean my fingers with my nose.
Well, yeah, but doesn't everybody do that? And now that I have this done, see here, this is what's going on. That piece is right there. Then I crease it like that. Now I know exactly where I have to cut this piece off. Now when you build things from scratch, you get a lot of variances from here to there. And it's one of the cool things with building with this stuff is you have to practice your symmetry. And practicing your symmetry is very good.
What's wrong with my name?
It's showing at Eddie the Merciless and then just normal Eddie the Merciless.
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
YouTube is being creative.
All right. And now you can see the lines here. Well, what's going on right now is I am making that repair disappear. There it is. Now once that's painted, that will never ever show. No one except you guys and myself will know that I had to get back in there and tear that open. It also reinforces that that cut paper, makes it stronger. Well, now let me think. What am I gonna do? Put some of this stuff away. Yeah, put that away. I don't need that anymore. Do not need this anymore. Do not need those. All right, so and the steering wheel goes in there just like that.
Mike Rocket says that he's going to tell the whole world the secret, so
Rocket has a secret?
How was the food?
no, he's going to tell the whole world that you covered that up with paper. You said nobody will ever know.
Oh, that's okay, Rocket. You can go ahead and tell everybody. You know something they don't. That's good news. Somebody's got to know about it besides me and the crew and the show. And so, anyway, that is it, you guys. That is done. This build is almost complete. All right, now what I have to do is I have to build the handles for this gun. And this is a plastic action figure, you guys. It is not paper. Okay, so what I need to do now is figure out how to make this attachment for the handles. Okay. Now, this is design work at its finest, everybody. You have to practice designing things. That's why I started with Micro Machines many, many years ago. And I think what I should probably do is come up from underneath and come across the top. Well, I don't know.
Do you make and sell these and possibly custom DMV drops?
I would love to sell these. We're getting a web page built. Grant is working on that to be able to sell this stuff because I've got a lot of things that I think would be very good to sell. This Warthog has taken me 2 months to build. So,
Do me a favor.
actually, it's taken longer than 2 months now.
Mike, can you do me a favor?
Yeah, what?
Can you let everybody know if they want a Discord site built or a website build that Grant does it and he does that on the side and they can message us for information?
Oh, yeah. Hey, everybody. Grant can build a Discord site very well. If you go to our Discord and see what he's done over there, it's absolutely amazing. And so he's one of the crew, and he does a really good job, everybody. So please, if you'd like a Discord website built, get a hold of Grant and or Eddie, and he can aim you in the right direction. Why is there only 4 of those? There it is. So, these these swords sting, they are getting closer to being complete. I have got more work to do on them, but they are doing extremely well. I also have these swizzle sticks. Now, these swizzle sticks, those are also going to be on our sales site. So, it's coming, you guys. We just haven't got it all done yet. Okay, so now I need to build something that he can hang on to. Just like that.
Someone's curious, Mike. What kind of price would be for the A10?
The A10?
Yeah.
The A10, I don't know. I'd probably let the A10 go for 10,000 plus tax. USD.
That's not too bad.
No, I've thought about it. I wanna make it possible for people to buy stuff.
For a once-off unique piece of art, I think it's a good price.
Thank you. I think it is too. And the thing about these is, you guys, there is not going to be, probably I would say there's not going to be any more than 2 of anything that I've ever made other than the Micro Machines. The Micro Machines, I make more of those than anything else. And so there's duplicates of them. But the big builds, like the A10, I might have to make another one. If it sells, then I have to make another one. And but I don't want to. Honestly, I do not want to make anything else once I've made it. Say that again, Grant.
Just tell them Master Chief isn't paper art.
It's paper art.
No, Master Chief.
Oh, Master Chief?
Yeah.
Come on. This is plastic. Now, I guess it looks just like my stuff. You can't make joints out of paper like these toys. I've tried. Paper joints wear out quick. What I'm doing right now is I'm just matching up this other handle with this one, or I'm matching this one up with this one here, and because they need to look alike.
Mike, can we please see your Micro Machines?
The Micro Machines? Yes. Let me cut this piece off of here, and I will show you guys the Micro Machines. I've got I don't want to get sidetracked and then skip a step. So
You've only got the base of the turret to do, and that's it.
no, I've only got the handles to the turret, and it's it.
So the base that it stands on is
The base is done. Now, you guys, I cut these at an angle because the handle has to go like this. It has to be like that. So I had to cut this at an angle, a slash cut, so that when I mount it up to the gun, it will be easy for Master Chief to hang on to, but it'll also be shaped properly. Micro Machines, I can show some of them. I started making this hobby 16 years ago. It'd be 17 years starting in January. This was my very first piece that I made right here. Mac and cheese box, Elmer's glue, and acrylic paint. And then the guys in the game blew it up, and they had to patch it to get it home. And so they nicknamed this guy Patch. And they spent a year of game time doing this. Anyway, they really screwed up. But they didn't make those mistakes again because they almost didn't make it. And so anyway, I continued to build because the following week after showing this to everyone, now I made this with a mac and cheese box, Elmer's glue, and acrylic paint. It's 16 years old. It gets dropped and thrown around all the time. Okay. But it doesn't matter what it is. Once you start building with paper, you can make whatever you want. This is a fire spray. This is not Boba Fett's Slave One. This is a fire spray. That's the company that makes these. That's what they're called. And this, of course, is a Super Star Destroyer, Darth Vader's Super Star Destroyer. And so it doesn't matter what it is. You know, you can build anything you want once you start learning how to do my hobby. And the best way to do it, what's that, Grant?
Stephanie's there.
Hi, Stephanie. Welcome to the show. And see, these are staples that I used on these feet. This actually will move back and forth in here. It's very difficult to get it to work, but it does. The joints are made with a staple. Uh-oh, how'd that get bent? Oh, I have to fix that ear gun. Okay, there we go.
Did you break my puppy?
No, I just bent it.
You give me a heart attack, Mike.
Yeah.
YouTube's doing it to all the names. They're all coming and going, different names.
Yeah, YouTube sometimes is just a mess. I have 3 of these tantives. I have a very tiny one, and I have this one, and I have a full-size model. And they're paper art, you guys. They're not like any other kind of models you're ever going to find out about. If you are a model builder, this is the hardest modeling in the world. There is no modeling harder than this. At least not that I have found anyway. And believe it or not, this armor on this transport is exact copy of a full-size transport in Star Wars. I am very good at building what I see. Now, I made this before I even knew what they looked like. I didn't know this was all engine back here. I didn't know that it was this kind of engine work. So I made what I thought was right. Well, turns out this was an early piece. I got superstructure inside this. You can't squeeze it. I mean, it's a little squishy here, but not bad. Some of the things that I got from original stuff that I built back in 2010 is soft. You can crush it. This stuff you cannot. Now these fins on here, I used tissue paper to make these. That was incredibly tedious work right there, because you had to fold the tissue paper at that size, and we're talking about this stuff's teeny tiny little things. It's less than 1/8 of an inch. These little things right up here, those are a staple. I bent a staple and I stuck it down in that paper, glued it in place. There it is.
Matthew says she hasn't seen that before.
And this is a droid control ship. Yeah, it's from the Trade Federation. Hi, Titan. Welcome back. This was my 4th Millennium Falcon that I made. They got better as they went along. Where are they? I'll show you the progression. First Falcon, made it from memory. Didn't know what it looked like really. Then guys blew it up, and so they got back. Now these look like the cockpits are on the wrong side, but the phone is mirrored. As you can see, I got these pieces here. I didn't have them there, and I wonder if there's anything new underneath. I drew guns on here with a pen. These I actually made some little guns. Not remembering they were quad laser cannons. But anyway, after this one, I decided that I needed to make another one because this one really wasn't accurate either. And then I built this one. Much more accurate with this. Hi, Joy. Welcome to the show, young lady. And
Mike, where did that come from?
where'd what come from?
The thing you got in your hand.
These are my falcons. I made 4 of them.
Where'd that brown one come from?
The brown one? What?
Nice.
That one?
Yeah, we've never seen that one.
Yeah, I've shown this one a lot. This is the transport from Hoth, the ice planet.
The brown one.
Yeah, that's brown. Yeah?
No, not that thing. The brown Millennium Falcon.
There is no brown Millennium Falcon.
Well, there's one that's darker than the sort of white one.
No, there's all 4 of them right there. None of them are brown.
Or light brown. Whatever.
No, they're not light brown. This one is a little bit dirtier than the others.
Get a dirty one then.
Okay, that's the number 3.
Mike, just say elephant brown or lion brown. He'll get the difference.
And they're neither.
Mike, someone wants to know how can you make a cone or a dome from paper mache? So I thought maybe you could show them your spheres.
Well, paper mache, I don't like paper mache. It's too soggy. It doesn't work. But if you want to make a ball or any kind of a dome, whatever size your dome is going to be, 2 inches, 6 inches, 10 inches, doesn't matter. You have to have the dome pieces, all right, to make this, to make a ball. You have to start with your centerpiece, which, say, is right there. That's a centerpiece. Then you have to cut paper in half and put it over here, cross member from center, which is this piece here. Then you add another one here and 2 more. So basically you're going 1 full circle. These are halves. So that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you're looking at 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 and 8 is 16. It takes 16 circles. 8 circles cut in half and 1 whole circle. Your whole circle is your base. That runs across like this. That's your start. Then once you got your start running here like this, okay, then you got to cross it like that. This is a full circle to make your dome. These are half circles. All right. Now you got your half circles in there. Then you have to split it again like this. Then you have to split it again like this. All right. To make it right, you got to split it again like that.
He is in, and he's a member. His name is Green now.
His name is Green?
Scovey.
Scovey, welcome to the Paper Army Bronze. I don't know him. Is he bronze or is he gold or silver?
Scovey.
Scovey?
Husband. Joy's husband.
Yes.
Yes, you know him.
Yes.
He's green now.
His name is Green?
Yes.
You mean he's got a green Scovey name?
He's a member
Yes.
now, Mike.
Yes, that's what I got all that. Where were you guys when I said that's cool? Which member is he? Bronze, silver, or gold?
Mike, please forgive him.
Wait, what the?
Grant, drink some water and take a break.
Oh, Lord.
Are you okay, Grant?
You said you don't know Scovey.
I did not say I don't know Scovey. I know Scovey. Joy and Scovey are like related. They're married.
Listen, fuck it, I'm losing my shit, y'all. I'm right. It's all you, Eddie.
Hi, Natalie. How you doing?
I'm worried.
Hey, tell Grant to get some mushroom tea. You know, that mud water. It'll help his mental acuity. Okay, you guys. That is how you have to. Now, that's not the only thing you have to do. Once you get your 16 layers of paper glued all into this, now you have to go down to the center section right here, and you have to put a little piece of paper. You have to cut it and fit it and glue it in here. Then you have to cut and fit another one and glue it in there. and in here, and in here. You have to do that all the way around. Now what that is starting to do is that's starting to build up what you have to do to have a superstructure of a ball. Now you have to do that. As you can see here, I've got cross piece there, cross piece there, cross piece there, and there, all the way around. Same way with down here, there, and this end piece here, because this is a ship. Anyway, once you do all of this, once you get all of those pieces glued in place, you are starting to create your bowling ball or whatever kind of ball you want to do. Once you have done that, once that's all done everywhere, and look, we're talking about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 pieces to do this, times 16, because you got 16 sections. So what is that real quick? 16 times 7. 7 times 6 is 54 or something? 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it's over 110 pieces just for the cross sections. Once those are all done and dry, then I look around and I find low spots. Like if there was a low spot right there, then I added another piece of paper to bring it up. The high spots, I sand them down. Once that is complete, then you can take 1/4-inch strips of Elmer's glue and paper and start gluing them on. White, brown. You glue all the white ones on until it's covered up. Then you put brown ones on it until the white's covered up. Then you do it again with another white one. Now, after 3 layers, then you can take your sanding block. I got one right over here. I'll show it to you. Then you take your sanding block and you start sanding it down. What this is going to do is this is going to take all the high spots down and the low spots will stay brown. The high spots, well, the high spots will be white and the low spots will be brown. And you just keep doing this. Once you get that pretty round or reasonably round, then you go over it again. Brown and white, brown and white, brown and white. You alternate your colors so you can see where your high spots and where your low spots are. That will make a ball, and it will make a perfect ball like this. And they roll good, okay? They're like bowling balls, but they're hollow. And this thing is getting dirty. It's a well-used Death Star. Anyway, it's acrylic paint, so I can actually wash this off. And so, that is what you have to do to create a ball. And there's no way around it. Seriously, I did this the best it could be done. And it creates a perfect sphere, or as perfect a sphere as you can get.
Did you finish the Warthog?
No, I should have finished the Warthog.
No, because somebody asked. That's what I was letting you know.
Oh,
I know.
no, the Warthog is not done. I am working right now on trying to make the handles for Master Chief to be able to hang on to the big gun. Which, this is going to take some more doing here.
Oh, that looks good, Mike.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. And these are the handles here. I've got to create the handles for the big gauze gun. And so I'm going to have to probably glue that. Now, this is one time where I will use super glue. I need to super glue these joints together here. And super glue is strong enough to hold this wood in place.
Somebody said, why are you making a ball then?
What do you mean? Why am I making a ball?
So that's what somebody said. Why are you making a ball then?
I'm making a ball for a cockpit on a TIE fighter. That's why. And I'm not making this ball. I'm showing people that asked a question about it.
Mike, Rocket donated $27.99. No more brain hurting. Shaking for the relief.
Okay, Rocket, we got this. Alrighty. Okay, Rocket. Thank you very much. All right, you guys. Hey, Eddie, you got this, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we're making a brand new song from MC Hammer's lyrics. Alrighty. All right, got to get loosened up first. Oh boy. Yeah, tell you what, sometimes that old guy gets stiff. Okie dokie. Hit it, Eddie.
My booty shakes so hard, makes me twerk. Oh my lord, thank you for watching me over here on YouTube TV. Yes, sir, that's me, MC Paper Engineer E. There you go, Mike.
All right. We're going to have to refine that, but we're working on it, Rocket. Yeah. Can't twerk this. There we go. Thank you, Rocket, very much. Okay, so now I'm going to have to super glue this on here. And I tell you, I don't use super glue very often, you guys. And anyone that's watched the show for any length of time, they know I do not. Okay, so now I know that making something strong this small is hard to do. But I know tricks. If I drill a little tiny hole in here and a little tiny hole in here, I can actually put a small paper clip in there. By putting that small paper clip inside these handles, when I put it together with super glue, it will give it a whole lot more strength. And so what I need to do is I need to look at these little drill bits right here. Okay. Because I believe that drill bit right there is the size of a small paper clip. And I love to build things strong. Welcome back, Grant. Okay, I've got my Bower running, so I can't hear you. I can't hear when I'm doing this. What'd you say, Grant?
I said this guy said that he tried using super glue to make paper mache and stuck his hands together.
Well, no, he didn't. That's ridiculous. If you're smart enough to use super glue, you're smart enough not to glue your hands together. I've glued my fingers before. All right. And drilling this stuff straight down in is very, very difficult. You have to have fairly steady hands, and you have to keep an eye on your angles. If you do not, you're not going to get a straight drill, and it will throw your build completely off if you do not. And the thing is, these micro drills will break in a heartbeat. So be very careful with them. All right, now I've got that. Now what I need to do is see if I've got a paper clip small enough that's going to fit down inside there. It's important that you have the right kind of stuff. And I've been collecting this stuff for years. So I have, this is my little box of pins and needles and things. Okay, as you can see right here, these straight pins, these push pins, I got them right there. It's what I use. I've learned how to use many, many different things for many, many different reasons. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to open this up just a little tiny bit like that. And that was my, okay. This is my diamond cutter. All right, this is a diamond wheel. So what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to sharpen this tip just a little bit. Not a lot. I just want to take the edges off it, because a square edge on this factory cut will not go into here. And there. All right. That fits on there just like that. I'm going to put a bend on here, right in there. All right, now that bend, what that bend is going to do is that it's going to allow me to make the corner of here. Now, this is not going to fit together really well. All right, that's one of those kind of things that it just will not do it. And, but I'm going to make as close of an attempt as possible. So, I grab it there, and we bend it just like that. Now, I put this back inside here, just like that. And now, we look at this right here. Oh, wow. That is almost perfect. A little too much of a bend. So I straighten it just a little tiny bit. And so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this down. I take my side cutters, or flush cutters, however you want to call this stuff. And you've got to do that with this too. You gotta take those edges off, because otherwise it will dig in as you're trying to push it in, and it will split your wood. All right, so now we're going to put that in there. Oh, really? You don't want to go in there now? Why not? Oh. Oh, it was, okay, that doesn't matter. It's split. Okay, so to save that split from happening and making it worse, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back in here with this drill bit, and I'm going to ream it out just a tiny bit. Now, this is a shorter drill bit than what I used before. Same diameter. It's just a shorter bit. Okay, and this is all prep work that you have to do when you're building something. All right, that goes in there just like that. Then that goes in there just like that. And that's what you get. Now I will super glue this together. Then I will start adding paper around it. And what that does is that gives you an absolutely super strong joint. Now I happen to have, I get these little teeny tiny super glues, and the reason I do this is because Oh, what? What's going on here? You're supposed to open up. Oh, no, 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 no. No, no, no. Why are you doing that? Wait a minute. Sometimes this stuff is stubborn. Wow. That really held on. Okay, well, this is about the last application of super glue I'm going to be able to use out of that tube. But by getting the small tubes of this stuff, you don't waste super glue. I've had a lot of super glue containers in the old years that I had to throw out. Okay, there it is. Super glue. Now, you make a very good bond with this garbage. And that goes together like that. When that dries, it'll clean up, but that will make this joint extremely strong. This is building 101, all right? You have to try to design new things when you're making this stuff. Okay, so now where am I? Here we go. Anyway, whenever I've learned how to build stuff, I've learned how to build things since I was a kid. And all of the applications that I've had over my lifetime of learning how to build, from bridges, steel stuff of all kinds, sheet metal, framing houses, working custom upholstery.
What are you making?
I am making the handlebars for this gauze gun so that Master Chief can hang on to this. Oh, and that's how I'm going to have to do that. That is so cool. I'm glad I looked at that. Master Chief is plastic, you guys. He's not paper. But anyway, the handle's going to go right on here.
Casey just hit you up.
I couldn't hear you, there, Eddie.
Just got 102 joules.
Ah, thank you for the jewels. Thank you very much. But anyway, this is it right here. Okay. Well, I'm going to probably have to cut this down. That's too long. But that's all right. That does not matter. One of the things that happens with this stuff is you have to trim things off regularly. It just is what it is when you're building this stuff. What? Oh, okay. That's wow. Mostly I build with paper, you guys, but there are times when you got to use other stuff. It just is a fact. All right, now that's got to dry, so I'm going to leave that sit right like that. Now, I do believe I have the other piece down here. Now, when you're drilling this stuff, you have to be exceedingly careful with drilling it. I do not like buying new tools, and these drill bits are very, very delicate. Yeah, extremely delicate. As you can see here, I broke that one, and I got a couple of them like that. But at Harbor Freight, they're $7 a set, and you get 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. You get 20 different drill bits from this size down, smaller and smaller until you got a hair. Now, when I'm looking at this, I'm holding this drill bit at the angle of this cut because you have to start the hole. All right, until you get your hole started, you can't change the position of it. By constantly turning this in my finger between my thumb and my forefinger, I can see if it is drilling straight into here. And the reason you've got to countersink this, you have to drill your hole through this, is because if you do not, it will split the wood. Okay, now I'm going to do something different with this one. I'm going to start this one right square. No, I can't do that. I have got to shape this. All right, this is my angle. So that means I've got to shape this piece. Okay, now you have to figure out how close is this going to be to the other one. Wow, that's real close. Okay, so now what I have to do is I have to drill this side. Hey, Scobie, you can go ahead and you can go to Discord now and post pictures of your watches on our Discord channel. Now what I'm trying to do right now is get this dead center of this little piece of wood. That's hard to do. All right. Now, put my drill bits away. What's going on, Grant? Okay. That's too stiff. All right, the thing is, if you don't make those holes big enough, when you put that, um, put that.
Said he'll be back a little bit, just gave $2 setting up.
All right, Rocket, thank you very much. See you soon. If you don't make these holes big enough, what happens is you will split this wood, and it's bamboo. All right, so this bamboo sticks are very tough, but if you split them open, they lose all their strength. And I don't know why that's not going in there worth a darn.
Scobie going to be back later as well.
All right, Scobie, take care. Okay, so now that's in there. Okay, that's good. And we've got this piece that goes in here, like that. And all of this, you guys, is just building principles that I've learned since I was a kid. Now, see here, when I put these side by side, you can see the difference in the bend. All right, so what I have to do is I have to alter that bend just a tiny bit. There. Now they're lined up perfect.
Show them what that's for, Mike.
This is for the handles on the gauze gun for Master Chief. Wow, and I threw that glue out. I probably could use that. Where'd it go? There it is. Come here, you. I wonder if there's enough left in here that I'm going to be able to fix this. There might be enough. Okay, let's see if we got a little bit more. Oh, we do. Oh, look at that. Okay. Now, that's garbage. Finally. But anyway, we put this in here like this. Oh, come on now. All right. Now that has to dry just like this one. Once these are done, then I start adding paper around this seam and smoothing it out and making it look like a better handle. I can actually make handles out of this now. But anyway, that's how you can take a paper clip and some bamboo and create a 45 or a 30-degree bend on something you're making. And what this is going to be is Master Chief will be back here, and these will go in his hands just like that. And I think that's like perfect. I might have to shorten him up some though, because I don't think his hand, it doesn't need to be that long. No, they do not. Okay, so now I know that I can cut this off. At what length? All right, let's see this. That is there. Okay, so his hands go right there. All right, this is all part of things that you have to design and build. Now, I know that that is where his hands are going to rest. Okay, so I can cut this off at that length. Now, the best way to do that is to grab a hold of this lower section with something like this, and then proceed to take your diamond cutter and you cut it off. Now, it's always better to make something longer than you need it, so you can cut it down to fit, because you cannot add to it if it's too short. At least very rarely can you add to it. You want me to show them what? I still couldn't understand you. The big boys?
You only had one big one.
Oh, you mean the Star Destroyer?
Yeah.
Well, say Star Destroyer, okay? Because otherwise, I'm don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, yeah. Hold on, everybody. I've got a Star Destroyer. This is probably the most amazing piece out of my entire collection. It is 11,390 pieces of paper, and it took 536 hours to build this. If you take lots of screenshots, you're going to see things on here that's just unbelievable. And so, all of these side pieces, those were all modular units that I built and then glued in place on this Star Destroyer. Just stunning build, this. Very interesting how this all went together. And as you can see, it's period correct for Darth Vader's Devastator. And believe me, this is not an easy build, you guys. It is very difficult to do this. But if you're tired of model kits and all of the cut and fit pieces, start doing paper engineering. You will be able to make anything you want. You want to make the Empire State Building, you can do that. The Twin Towers, doesn't matter what it is. Once you learn how to do this, you can build anything you want. It does take dedication to this craft. You have to work it, you know, every week you got to do something. And then you will get better and better. My Millennium Falcon that I built, it took 365 hours. When you break that down, that's 1 hour a night for a year. So, you want to do something amazing? This is amazing. It weighs 3.5 pounds. It's hollow. It's not a Lego, as you can see, because Legos, when you do that, they explode. Who is that? Tom?
Yeah, one of your quiet members.
Al? Welcome to the show, Tom. Nice to see you. Okay, that's the Star Destroyer. This is the chassis to the Warthog. Independent suspension. And I did not make this so that it would roll, you know, under its own power. I didn't have the ability to do that yet.
The names are coming up funny. Like there's another memory about it that says that obscure reference. I don't know if that's the actual screen.
I got to see this because I can't understand what you're saying. I don't know what's going on today. Oh, GJ and obscure reference. Welcome, you guys. Nice to see you. Welcome to the phone show, everybody. And thank you for joining. And thank you all for putting up likes and for following me. And thank you for sharing me with others. Okay, so now the Halo Warthog is almost finished, everyone. I've got very little to do. All I have to do is finish these controllers for the big gun, get the finished paint on it, and it can go together. This cap right here is a very good greeble for something. So, and it's just one of those little caps off of those micro bottles of super glue. Okay, so now I know to make this strong enough, I need to use tissue paper again. And so where did I put my tissue paper at? It should be right here someplace handy. Maybe not. Doggone it. Ah, there it is. Found it, Coach. Tissue paper.
I'm saying they're very proud of you. You are actually the first entertaining person alive.
Oh, that's fantastic news.
Oh my word. Mike, look at your screen out quickly. Do it right now. Look at your screen.
Oh, Edric, bronze member. Nice to see you, Titan. Welcome to the show. You're always welcome in the show. Way to go, Titan.
It's finally a member.
Yes, that's cool. All right. Okay, so now, very interesting. Tissue paper is very thin, but what it does is it gives you very good strength when you put Elmer's glue on it and wrap it with something. And so, wrapping it with Elmer's glue, doggone it, I got that all goofed up. Anyway, so what I need here is a very tiny piece. So I will cut this very thin. Where's my pencil at?
Mike, you can show the picture of the black pearl. So we'll also know what your favorite is.
My favorite piece was the black pearl, everybody. It is gone. I cannot show it to you anymore. This is the only thing I've got, is an autograph signed and dated, me with the black pearl. This is the only way you can see it now. It lit up. It was very cool build. Took 6 months to make this. All right. So now I use this little steel rule or scale, as some machinists call it, more than any other ruler I've ever had. I use it a lot. Now, cutting tissue paper is super hard to do. The stuff walks around with your scissors really bad. And as soon as you get any kind of variance in your left or right with your fingers, it moves it on that paper horribly bad. Thank you all, and for following me. If you follow me and set up the notifications, it'll let you know when I'm live. I do my live show Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time to noon. And let me see, today's Thursday. Oh, I knew I was missing something. It's a Thursday show. Okay, well, I better fix that because I know how to fix it. It's really easy. Just go right over here, grab this, bring it back. There you go. Thursdays are Pepsi days for me. Tuesdays as well. Cheers, everyone. This Pepsi is for me. I hope you get one.
Tell them about the website and the poll.
Say, everyone, we have got a website up and working. It is the paperengineer.com. Is there paperarmy.net? Paperarmy.net. I'm still learning all this. But anyway, if you go to paperarmy.net, you can vote for the fan build for next year. So, anybody that wants to go over there and vote, that would be cool. Why is that? What in the world is going on here? Anyway, paperarmy.net and vote for the fan build for next year. I would love to hear your ideas on it, everyone. And is there a suggestion place in there at all, Grant, to where maybe they could suggest builds?
There isn't, but there is a contact page where they can send you suggestions if they want.
Okay. Wow. Oh, man. What the hell? Sometimes this stuff is so flimsy, it does not want to react right. And that's what you have to do. And this is very tedious here, because now that I put that there, I have to leave that sit until it dries. Then I have to add more, because it's very delicate what you're having to do with this. Well, and I don't really have to do that, I suppose. I could go ahead and add some more to this. And get it to go around there like that, and just like that. All right. Because it is tissue paper, it will conform to pretty much every shape that you put it into around this piece. And when it dries into a solid chunk. And because of that, I have learned how to make a lot of very cool things with paper. And just amazing builds. All right, now let's go here, finish it up. Get my fingers just a little bit wet and form it right around there. There is the new handle for the gauze gun. That's just one side. I have to do this to the other side as well. And as you can see, Master Chief's hands will fit right on that. It's simple, but it takes a little bit of practice to make stuff like this. I happen to have 16 years of practice, so I'm getting a lot better at this stuff. Now, this side has to match that side. So I put this on here like this. I take my pencil and I mark this off there. And I take it and mark it off over there. And now I can go ahead and cut this stuff down. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, dokie. What?
I just helping Eddie get onto Discord. GK is telling Edge that Discord was very easy, but I'll do it. It's like a Discord guru now. It's actually pretty good. Mike, what is it?
The Blackbird? Okay. Hey, everyone.
People are asking about airplanes. What's favorite airplanes come with Blackbird
Okay.
310?
Yeah, I've got some very interesting aircraft, you guys. I built this. I built this one right here in. When was this? This was 200-hour build, and it was 10/11 of 2016. Uh-oh, this second here. This is the SR-71 Blackbird from the 1980s X-Men comic book. And as you can see, you can put a lot of detail into anything that you're building out of paper. If you want to make turbines, you can make turbines. The hypersonic jets right there. Wait a second, what happened to that? Did that loosen up? Oh no, it's all good. But anyway, those bullet holes in there, that was when Cupcake was a kid and she chewed on it. I decided to leave the holes in there because it kind of looked good. And you have to build stands if you want to display your stuff. But the thing is, your stands have got to come off so that you know you can play with your toys. What the heck? You don't want to make this stuff and not be able to play with it. And we've got this one too. This is one of my favorite aircraft right here. The A-10 gun with wings. And these turbines work. I had to use a bearing in the center of the turbine housing. I made that bearing out of a straw. Repurposed the straw. So, and I think this was a 200-hour build. Yep. So there's over 2,000 parts in this, just to build this out of a cracker box. I have one more aircraft. This is probably the coolest stand I think I ever built, was this one right here. It looks like this belongs at the Museum of Flight. Tomcat? The tail hook on that thing is actually really sharp. It'll hook my finger and cut it if I pull hard. And I don't want to do that. That hurts.
Might give you the thought of trying to build a shell from RC plane or something similar. So building a shell from one.
Well, I don't have any plans for building an RC plane out of paper because there's too many good RC companies out there that are making jets and other aircraft. There's no way to compete with paper bodies versus foam bodies. There's just no way. You don't want to spend 500 hours building an RC body for your aircraft and then crash it. All right, now I need to make one more of these little pieces of paper to wrap the other handle. So once this is done and these are mounted onto the gauze gun, then it's ready for a final paint job, and the Halo Warthog monster truck will be complete. And I have more tissue paper than I'll ever use in 10 lifetimes. So I don't ever have to worry about running out of this stuff. And the cool thing about it is, if I mess up a piece, I just throw it away and start over. Because I literally have miles of tissue paper, and I use it for wrapping up eggs at Christmas time. And so it's one of those kind of cool things that I can do regularly. Cheers, everybody. I am the old Pepsi generation. Okay, there we go. Do this right the first time this time. Don't get it all tangled up. Okay, so now we're gonna add some more here. Just like that. Smear it around a touch so that it gets all around on everything. Go right there, go right there, go right here. And then smear some more on there. Just like that. And what you do, because it's tissue paper, it will fold together really, really well with what you're doing. And if you need to fill in a spot like that right there, you just cave it in by pushing on it. And it goes right into place. Okay. No. Alrighty. Here we go. Go over there, and do that. All right. So there is handle number 2 for the gauze gun. Those have to dry. All right. Well, did you guys see that? This is how good they look. Now they don't look real good yet because I still have to put some detail work on them to make them look more like handles. And but I can't do that until they actually dry. So let's bring this back over here. And let's see what we got here. Okay. No. Oh no. I learned something here. This thing, for its legs is moving too much. So I have got to build. I've got to build a piece for it to go down here, and so it can't fold down too much. How do I want to do that? I don't know how I want to do that yet. Wow.
What's happening?
Oh, what's happening? I am finishing up the Halo Monster Truck Warthog. That's what's happening. And so maybe I should just put some of this around there like this. Okay, well, bring this back down so people can see what I'm doing. See, I can put this under here like so, and then glue this around here like that. To do that, that is going to be fine. That'll keep it in place, but I need it strong enough so that it won't break. All right, that means I need more than one strip of this. All righty. Now, I've got this one. Okay. And this is a steering wheel for Master Chief. All right, so
30 minutes, Mike.
30 minutes of the show left, you guys, and I gotta go. I've had a busy morning so far, I tell you what. All right, so I think to make it strong enough, I really need to do 1/4 of an inch. No, maybe not, because it's not going to take much. It doesn't have much pressure involved in that because the legs just sit there. So let's go with 2 1/8-inch pieces. I think is what I'm going to do. I love this 6-inch steel rule. I tell you what, this thing is so darn handy. I love it.
Just tell me what is and isn't made of paper, Mike.
What is and isn't made of paper?
Yeah.
The Warthog, the wheels and tires are off an old toy truck. The axles are brass, and the springs are metal. The springs themselves or the shocks are plastic. The rest of all of this is all paper. This is mostly paper except for the plastic windshield. The lights, of course, are not paper, but all the bodywork and the gauze gun, etc., this is all paper. Master Chief is a plastic toy because you can't make articulated joints out of paper. It won't work. They wear out. The body here for Master Chief's butt to sit in, that's molded paper. I molded that to fit his butt so that he would clip in place and not come out very easily. What I'm working on right now is this piece. This piece is loose. All right, so what I have to do is I actually have to make sure that this can't come up and down because it'll wear out. So that's what I'm doing right now is I'm building a piece that is going to hold it together. Welcome back, Eddie.
What? What are you talking about? Oh.
All right. And so, and actually, this one would have worked. No, it's too narrow. It's not
Do
bad.
you need to go?
Yeah, we've stuck enough.
Yeah. Let him know he's gone.
All right, everybody. Now I have to glue this stuff together. But it also has to form to this. Oh, what in the world happened to that? Oh, okay, that's... No. I know better than do that stuff. Oh, jeez. I lost this part that I built. I can't find it. Oh, there it is. I found it, Coach. I got to put them in my little container. If I don't do it, they disappear. And after working that hard on a part, you do not want to lose it.
Oh, Eddie, guess what?
What?
Guess who's a member?
Who?
Who do we really want to be a member?
Edwards?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So he's in school. After finally reading the damn rules.
Okay, so now, see, I glued those two pieces together. Now what I have to do is, I have to put this in here, like so, while it's still malleable and wet, and I have to bring it up here and hold it. Okay, now what this is doing is, this is contouring the paper to the pieces that I want to glue it to. And there it is. That's it right there. Once you get this done and you keep it nice and tight, as it starts to dry, it will form in this shape. That's the cool thing about layering paper, is you can layer it and you can create armor. I'll show you the best thing that I can show you for how that works. All right, now I got to change the camera angle a bit here. This is General Grievous. All right, a lot of you folks that are Star Wars fans know this guy. Come on. All right, General Grievous. All of these pieces, this here, these, the shoulders, the neck piece, it's all cut and fit and molded paper. I had to cut this design out for his body armor. I had to cut it out flat. I had to make a bunch of them. Then as I glued this paper together, I formed it. And I kept gluing more pieces of paper on it to form this shell. And that's what it does, is it forms pieces.
What's up? Just sent you 1,000 jewels.
Oh, 1,000 joules. Thank you very much. Oh, that's amazing. Anyway, very hard to do this.
Someone wants to know what got you into this.
What got me into paper, building paper stuff like this? I was playing a Star Wars game, a tabletop, and the guys didn't have a Millennium Falcon. That was our spaceship of choice, and I couldn't deal with that. We're playing an RPG, and so what I did was I went back to my house that day and that weekend, and I made this Falcon from a mac and cheese box, Elmer's glue, and acrylic paint. That's what started this entire operation. And now I graduated from making this little stuff into where now I'm making all kinds of amazing things. It doesn't matter what it is. Once you get into building this stuff, you can make anything you want. It doesn't matter. You might like Doctor Who. I've done Daleks. I've done 13 TARDISes. I did 10 Mark III sonic screwdrivers, and I did 5 K9s. And so, once you start doing this and learning it from me, you can make anything you want once you have the time to do it. And it doesn't matter what it is, okay? You might like spaceships. Okay, here's an A-10. A-10? This is not an A-10. This is an A-wing. Gosh, get my genres mixed up. Anyway, you might like bugs or something. All right, it doesn't matter what it is. You can build anything. Hey, look at this. You might be into houses. All right, if you're an architect, you can basically, why won't that work? You can basically build anything you want. This is a chalet that I'm working on. Yeah, it's got a lot of lights to it. Not a problem. Lights are easy to buy. So, if y'all have some questions, I'll be happy to answer them for you.
Someone wants, Joyce said Doctor Who question mark.
Doctor Who? What part of Doctor Who is a question mark?
I don't know.
Anyway, all right, you guys, this is it. It does not matter what it is. Once you learn how to do this, you can build anything you want, and they're tough. I teach you how to build structurally correct. Structural correctness in your builds means that you can play with these things, and the cool thing about it is if it breaks, it's paper. you just put it back together with some Elmer's glue. PVA if you're in Europe. So, yep, this is what I'm at right now. The Warthog is almost done. Almost done, you guys. Okay, now, I'm going to show you this right here real quick. I was showing you this piece of paper here. All right. Now, if we take that off, real gentle like. Come here, you. It's formed. All right, so
Have you ever done any metal work or blacksmithing?
I have not done any blacksmithing, but yes, I've worked with metal. I was in my mom and dad's sheet metal shop for many years, and I've done a lot of welding as well. And so, yes, I have worked with metal.
We've got a new fan from Eindhoven, Netherlands. They've been a fan for a week and they started building themselves.
Oh, thank you. Netherlands, awesome news.
How to join a member, they can see your tutorials.
Yeah. If you get a bronze membership, it's $2.98 for a month. You can learn the tutorials. And I've got a few tutorials over there for you to study. And that would help out a lot. It'll also give you, if you get a bronze membership, you can come to our Discord site. And I do classes on Sundays, 10 a.m. to noon Pacific Standard Time, like this show, only on Sundays. I do a tutorial show on Discord where I answer and show you things, and you can ask me questions directly. It's like a university, you guys, only a lot less formal.
What's up to send that in 2,200 jewels?
Oh, wow. Thank you for the jewels. Okay, now that I have this, wait a second. Why is that? What's that? Oh, okay. Anyway, I want a third layer of this because 3 layers is much better than 2. Now, this is part of it is different now. All right, I cannot glue the whole thing and get it to shape right. So all I have to do now is form that out. Come here. And then add this piece to it. Like that. Now I'm going to do this again on the inside. All right, I'm going to put another piece of this on the inside here and make 4 layers. When that dries, then I can glue it around the corner. And that will cause this to stay in this shape. Oh, Pepsi burp. Just a second, I got to chase that, everybody.
What was up to send another 1,000 jewels?
Oh, thank you. Oh, wow, look at that. That is so cool. Oh, wow. I never seen that before. That's awesome. Thank you very much for the 1,000 jewels. Thank you all for your support. All right. And you keep all the little specks off of this because you want it to attach as smooth as possible.
Mike, there's somebody that's typing something probably I don't know what language is or whatever. So I keep saying bless you. Eddie says speak English. So I told Eddie, I think they're sneezing. So Eddie says That was sneezing English.
Uh-huh. And so, there it is. All right, now what happens is when this starts to dry, this becomes more and more of a solid bent. It's like bent wood, all right, except it's paper. All right, now just to do this and show you how this works. Oh, I can't. It can't fill. I can't fix it yet. Anyway, once you get when I get the last layer of paper into this, I will go ahead and put it underneath that seat and stretch it tight. And what that will do is that will make that fit to the body really, really well. And at that point in time, then you can glue it in place and it becomes a brand new part of the structure. And anybody that gets a bronze, silver, or gold membership, you can come to my school on Sundays and learn this. Hope to see you all there.
Hi, USA.
What?
Hi, USA.
Huh? How you doing? Where are you from? I'm from Washington State in America. We got folks from all over the world that come in this show. Fantastic paper engineers in training.
Idris would like to know if you can get some hot tamales.
Some hot tamales? Oh, you bet we can get some hot tamales. Absolutely can. Hey, everybody, this is the deal. Get your hot tamales here. You know, hot tamales, they're good for your food. They come right off the grill or the oven. Yeah, hot tamales, you can also fry them up in a pan. You know, they're cooked in corn skin. Absolutely. You know, husk. Yeah, get your hot tamales here. You might have a sweet tooth. Hot tamales come as a candy. Thank you all for joining the phone show.
10 minutes, Mike.
10 minutes of the show left, you guys, and I gotta go. I'll be back tomorrow. It is Friday tomorrow. TGIF. Then it's the weekend. Okay. Oh, here. Now that this has dried a little bit, I can actually show you what this is going to do. This piece goes in here. All right. There we go. And this part gets fed in over here. All right. Now you can see that this is already starting to form accurately. Then when this is ready to go, then I just roll it up like that, glue this all into place, and what it does is it lets this thing quit going up and down because it's free floating right now. It can bend, and I can't have that. So this is all part of things that I know I have to do, and it's all going to work out really, really well. Because these 4 layers of paper that I'm building right here are going to make this very, very strong. People don't understand how strong paper is. But when you laminate it together like what I'm doing right now, you're turning it back into wood. And as you know, wood is extremely durable. Not so much with fire. Yeah, wood and fire don't go together well. But then again, paper and fire don't go together well either. Unless you want to make some wood into fire, and then you start with paper. Okay. Well, I'm thinking I need a little bit more glue on this. Now, this is already shaped well. And so all I have to do is use this dental tool and put that on there and add this to this and then angle it like that. So what this is doing is this is contouring to what I already have. What?
I've been saying, I said Bishop is Can't you hear me, man?
No. It's it's just very quiet, and I don't hear well at quiet.
Bishop is in.
Edrich? Oh, he came back. Welcome back, Titan.
No, Bishop.
Oh, Bishop.
Yeah, Bishop.
Yeah, I heard it that time. Welcome, Bishop. Nice to see you. Sorry you caught the end of the show. I'll be live tomorrow, 2 hours earlier.
And Edric is going to come and introduce himself to this one after the show, man.
All right. That sounds good, Titan. Now, that is starting to form and stay formed all on its own. One more layer is going to do really well. That means I got to make one more layer of this into that. Okay. Now, whenever I'm doing long straightaways, I use the big scissors for it. All my micro work, I use the small Fiskars scissors. Well, I think what I'm going to do is glue this piece. All right. Then we just take that piece and we stick it on there like that. Make sure we're about centered, because there will be excess on this that you'll be able to cut off.
7 years left, Mike.
7 years left?
7 hours.
I got more than 7 years.
7
7 hours? What are you talking about?
7 minutes left.
Oh,
How the hell did you go from years to hours?
oh, he just worked his way downhill.
And, yeah, and I'm the one that has to be people.
Cheers, everybody. I'm the old Pepsi generation. I want to start a new one.
Mike, can I sing a little song for Honey Bunny?
Sure.
I just called to say I'm blind. There you go.
Well, that's interesting. What was that all about?
Things through the mic. I'll let you know after.
5 minutes of the show left, you guys, and I gotta go. I'll be back tomorrow. Absolutely, be back tomorrow, everybody. Hope to see you all then. 2 hours earlier for a live show. And learning how to manipulate your paper, it is an art, everybody. And I've been doing this now for 16 years. I've gotten rather good at this art. So if you want to catch up to me in about 16 years, I think you'll be able to do it. Okay, that is 4 more layers of paper. Now that has to dry. So I will have that seat put together by tomorrow's show. I'm hoping that tomorrow's show will be the end of the Warthog build. And just as a precursor to what's going on, here I'll change the angle of the camera. I'm going to show you something here, you guys. This is what starts Monday. Wait a second. We got to do this.
4 minutes, Mike.
Okay, you guys. This is what Monday's show is going to have. It is going to have this new build. This is a Star Destroyer, part of one. Now what is going to happen when this is all done, this is going to have a Hammerhead Corvette crashed into it. It's going to be two separate models that will slide together with their stands. Wow. I can't believe that did that. Yeah.
You have the build time you've spent on these models so far.
Say what?
Do you have the build time that you've spent on these models so far?
So far I do. The Warthog, I haven't done the last couple of days. Let's see, 10, 20.
The hammerhead and the crashments.
Some of it. I don't have all the hours because I did a bunch of this before I got into my office here. But I've got roughly 50, maybe 75 hours into the Hammerhead Corvette and the Star Destroyer right now. I will have a lot more. This is going to be a huge build, everybody. Not very easy to do, very technical, and very difficult. Okay, that should hold that in place, I think. So, anyway, this build is this is a super tough build. Having to I broke my tail light on my mountain bike, and that broken tail light gave me the ability to have this.
2 minutes, Mike.
So, 2 minutes of show left, you guys. I gotta go. Okie dokie. Let's see here. Bring that back down. Yeah, let's go right here.
GJ says that
Hey.
this is
Get the jam on it ready on your thing. I'm going to sing and you're going to dance.
this is the it's just read what GJ said, Mike.
GJ?
Yeah, it's read what GJ said.
I don't know where it went.
It's just a little bit up.
Oh, a little bit up. My very first watch of a start to finish build, but absolutely not my last, unless Eddie bans me. GJ, that isn't gonna happen. I will put my foot down on Eddie's marbles. Anyway, remember everyone, it is a phone show. Thank you for joining. I'll be back tomorrow 2 hours earlier, and I'd love to see you all then. And we will build some more cool stuff. The Warthog is going to be finished tomorrow. And it only took 2 months and a week. Yeah, that's actually a quick build for me. And please go to paperarmy.net and check out the fan build. Vote for your fan build that you would like to see. And so anyway, thank you all for coming. I'll be back tomorrow. It's the end of the show, everybody. Remember, the power of the spoken word. It is very, very important. And it works. You just have to have faith and belief in it. And let's also remember, doesn't matter what you are. Doesn't matter where you are. Nope. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter who you are. You might be a giraffe. I don't care. All right. It also does not matter what color you are or what religion you are. We all live on the third rock from the sun. That makes us human beings, everybody. Let's start being better human beings. Quit being mean to other human beings. Take care, Paper Army. I love you all. I'll be back tomorrow.